in the Weather Lab with Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo. And Rob, Hurricane Idalia on the verge of becoming a major hurricane tonight.
It's been going through a rapid intensification cycle over the last day and a half or so, but mostly today, and it continues to do so as we look at the satellite imagery. Getting an eye quite visible now. Unfortunately, this is when you don't want to see a storm going through an intensification cycle when it's less than 12 hours away from making landfall, and it looks like this trend will continue overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. The National Hurricane Center has 110-mile-an-hour winds now at this point at landfall, Category 4 with 130-mile-per-hour winds, and may even have a little bit higher ceiling than that. We'll watch the trends overnight tonight, but every time an aircraft passes through the center, the pressure has dropped 3 or 4 millibars, so that is a big thing when it comes to hurricanes. And the last minute, we remember that with Hurricane Ida, with Hurricane Laura, Hurricane Ian last year. That has been the history in the Gulf of Mexico of these storms intensifying as they're getting close to landfall and going through these rapid intensification cycles much more frequently due to much warmer water and much more favorable conditions for tropics in the Gulf of Mexico. Now this evening, upper 70s to lower 80s in Lafayette. You check the dew points, it's pretty darn uncomfortable. Dew points are in the upper 70s, at least in Lafayette, but notice Opelousas on northward, we have 60s, and that drier air will be spilling in for tomorrow morning, so it's going to feel better by daybreak. Temperatures eventually drop down to about 74 for a low. Then for tomorrow, we're going to get up to 97 or 98 degrees for a high, but it's going to be a comfortable 97 degrees with low humidity and a nice fresh breeze out of the north. But that fresh breeze and the drier air that's moving in also raising flags, the red flag warning for fire danger continuing across all of Acadiana. So we'll see how that plays out in the days to come. But in the near term, our weather good, not so good in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. And coming up, we'll have a full-blown look at Hurricane Idalia and its impacts on Florida and the East Coast, and where will it go thereafter, all coming up in just a little bit.